Discourse v. May 4, 1937, New York City, NY. Beloved children of Earth, your pilgrimage is fast drawing to a close, and out of that light from which you came, is flowing forth your victory. Can you with me comprehend for a few moments, the light from which you came? The light which is every moment beating your heart, out of that great fire breath of God, came your individualization. The mighty I Am Presence projected your higher mental body, then the ray by which your human form came into being. Contemplate with me this mighty reality and no longer feel yourselves separate from that great light which gives you life. That is your life. That is your intelligence and power. We, who know so well the great freedom, which comes alone from the light, we who have it, because we have it, we know you can too. Will you not enter into our open door, through which beloved Saint Germain has invited you to come, and no longer dwell upon the fragments of human creations? Can you bear it, oh, beloved children, to face the truth, and know the fragments of life which you are ordinarily using, are but the farthest outer covering of the light, which is your perfection, into which you may enter, if you will, in the acknowledgement of your presence, which is all-wise, all-powerful, and whose light fills the earth. Do not let your attention go astray longer, for in your attention to the presence, comes your eternal release. There is naught else to set you free. Once you can hold yourself firm to your presence, acknowledging it, calling it into action, then quickly comes your release and freedom. We, who have attained the victory, know all your requirements, perhaps far better than you could even imagine. When we say to you, we know your victory is certain, can you not accept it and let the quality which we are knowing for you enter in and perform its perfect service for you? It seems to me it is quite practical, quite logical. Your teacher who taught you mathematics, who taught you English, had attained such knowledge up to that point, wherein he or she was your teacher. Today, we who have attained freedom offer our services to you, because we have attained. Then you should be as open to this help of far more transcendent privilege, than you were to your teacher in the schools of the physical world. It is all quite as practical, still it is transcendent, it is unusual. Try to feel this, beloved ones, and no longer let human concepts cause you to doubt again and fear. If someone came to you and said, there was something wonderful, marvelous, over here in one of your magnificent buildings, would you hesitate to go and see for yourself what it was and that it was there? Would you disbelieve someone and think that Chicago was not in existence, because you had not been there, or in Los Angeles? Do you not see how inconsistent the human intellect is? It joyously, willingly accepts some things and rebels tremendously at others, most of the time at the things which would give it the greatest freedom. Beloved Saint Germain has brought to you this transcendent knowledge of the I Am, every word of which is true, vital, living, powerful. It is your freedom. The messengers have pled with you, offering so kindly every angle of explanation, which will enable you to comprehend and understand, that it is your application in your attention to the mighty I Am Presence, which compels your freedom. Notice. It compels your freedom. It is not a matter of can it be accomplished, but it does compel it at your call. Now will you not accept this tonight in its fullness? With great firmness set about your application, knowing it cannot fail. Then, it only means a sufficient amount of your application to produce the results you require. Do not waver in your application. Go on, and on, and on, until results are there. I tell you that you cannot fail. All the ascended ones tell you the same thing, because of their own achievement. If you let your feeling world resist, then you but delay your freedom, but if you will call your presence to give you now the full feeling of its victory, your victory, then, do you not see how quickly you will enter into the fullness of its power? Joyous, wonderful is the privilege within your grasp. Do not give way to human concepts, to human impulses which would say to you, oh no, no, you are just deceiving yourself, you are not gaining the victory you think you are. That is what your human intellect would say to you. Then you say to it, you have no power. No longer do you govern my world. You have led me into limitations for the last time. Now then step aside. Get out of my way. I am going into the light. I am going into the light. The life that enables you to speak those words is the power which carries you forward to victory in the light. There is naught which can stay your progress, naught that can stay the expansion of your light. Stand firm and unyielding. Know your victory is certain. Why? Because God, the mighty I Am Presence, which is beating your heart and giving you life, is your certain victory. Naught in the world can prevent it, not even your own human creation. Remember, 1/3 of your accumulation of the centuries has been dissolved and consumed for you. 1/3 of your probation is set aside. Oh, can you not, will you not, accept that in the fullness of what it means to you? Try, for one moment, to comprehend what it means. Ask your presence to give you the full comprehension of what it means to you, of the great assistance which is being given, of the great cosmic light which makes all possible for you now. In the great quantity of disembodied intelligences which are being taken out of the atmosphere of Earth, you will be greatly blessed. That could not be done before. Will you not with me, try in my radiance, to comprehend the vastness of this? Oh, the limitless assistance being given to mankind. It is, as your people say in California, so unusual. Beloved ones, enter into this comprehension now, as I utter those words. Feel it enter into your comprehension, so it may act within your world all-powerfully. I rejoice that I have been able to render you in your city this service, and how far-reaching it is. Will you not enter into it individually, and in your groups, sustaining the greatest harmony possible? I do not ask you to be wholly perfect, but I do ask you to maintain harmony individually and in your groups, so the completeness of this which is now set into operation may claim its great victory before the end of this year. We are doing everything possible for your assistance and for your city. It seems to me everyone in your city should be willing to accept our assistance and cooperate with it, to the fullness of all it means to you. Oh, how great is the rejoicing of the great host of light, because so many of mankind are understanding this great presence, calling it into action for the blessing of all. For your encouragement, this morning in Europe, a transcendent miracle was performed. I doubt not you will see mention of it in your papers. Go on, and on, and on, beloved ones, in your mighty call to your presence, in your mighty decrees, flooding the mental and feeling world of mankind with our great perfection, for the call in those decrees which are sent forth like a rocket, does do its perfect work. Great, great is your privilege in giving this assistance to America and the world. Glorify yourselves as you feel the transcendent privilege which is yours. Tonight, while these words are being spoken to you, the final activity is being given for your freedom, if you will accept it. There are many of you who have seemed to have the appearance of age, who can transform yourselves in a short time. Won't you try it, knowing that your life only requires harmony in your feeling, to beautify, perfect and bring back to your form, its youth and beauty? It is not vain to wish to be beautiful, in order to express perfection. It is not vain to have a form of perfect health, to respond to your desire for service to the light and produce perfection. Mankind just lost the way and now is finding it again, in our home of eternal perfection, the mighty I Am. Tonight, let us think of it as a great homecoming. Forget this building, your old world for a moment. Feel you have entered into this new world, where all the buildings are beautiful and perfect, where there is happiness and all good things. Then in that feeling, charge your feeling world with its reality, eternally sustained. As you go into the outer world again, you will find completeness, abundant supply, soon finding its appearance in your world and use. Call often on the law of forgiveness for all mistakes, and then say, Beloved mighty I Am Presence. Through your mighty violet consuming flame, wipe out all memory, all appearance of mistakes which has found action in my world. See how soon changes will take place, and in the place of that which has been disturbing and terrifying, will come peace and rest which passeth understanding. Then, out of the presence will pour everything you require. It is a law of your being. It cannot fail. You are the decreer of your world. Decree its perfection. Turn your attention where perfection is, and perfection must flow back in response, to fill your world. It is powerful. It is certain. It cannot fail, and I join Saint Germain in his invitation, Come, O beloved ones. Enter through those gates of freedom, into the world of your mighty I Am Presence, and have in use all it holds for you. the love of the entire ascended host, the great cosmic beings, the gods of the mountains and the angelic host, pour forth to you now, and will continue to do so for your strength, encouragement and your victory. Feel and accept its fullness. I glorify you in my love and light. My strength and courage are your scepter. Stand forth. Stand forth. My victory is yours. Claim it, feel it, and then find its full expression in your life and world. While the messenger's human forms are absent from your city, never forget for a day the glory of your victory now. Each day, as your light expands, feel more and more its outpouring. Then when they return, let the fullness of it find expression in holding your city in the glory of that light which knows no shadow, and never fails in its action. You are that light. You are the guardians of that light. Claim its fullness and abide therein. Your victory is certain, because I am the victory of every child of earth. In fondest love, we enfold you, O beloved children of the light.